Hello students, welcome back to your English class. Now holidays are over, so it's time to continue our study, right? Students, today we will do chapter number 5 of our course book. Okay, but before starting, tell me a thing. Have you ever felt jealous of someone? क्या आपको कभी किसी से jealous feel हुआ है? Like he has this or she has this, but I do not have. Have you ever felt like this? Students, do you know sometimes this jealousy can make your own loss? Do you want to know how? The story which we are going to read today, it's also about something like that. So let us start. So students, today we will do chapter number 5 and the name of the chapter is How the Sea Became Salty. You all know that sea water is salty, but in this chapter we will come to know how the sea became salty. Right? Let us start. So students, before starting the chapter, let us learn some new words and their meanings first. Number 1, orphan. Orphan means one whose parents are dead. जिसके पेरेंट्स की डेथ हो चुकी हो. Number 2, resented. Resented means did not like. Number 3, dense. Dense means dark and gloomy. अंधेरे वाला. Then flicker. Flicker means flash, like a flash of light. Then emerged. Emerged means came out. Wonderstruck. Wonderstruck means amazed, surprised. Okay. Then melted. Melted means disappeared, गायब हो गए. Then pondered. Pondered means thought deeply, गहराई से सोचा. Then wanted for anything means lacked anything. Lacked means किसी चीज की कमी होना या बिल्कुल ना होना. Okay? Prosperous means rich, अमीर. Next, acquired. Acquired means gained, कुछ gain किया. Then patience. Patience means the ability to wait. Wait करने की ability. Then clutching. Clutching means holding tightly. Then seize. Seize means stop. Right? Students, now we will read the story. This story is about an orphan whose name is Sridhar. He lives with his brother Keshav and his sister-in-law Leela. Okay, one day he finds a magic fan. What happens next? To know this, let us read the story. Dear students, let us read the story. Sridhar was an orphan. Orphan means one whose parents are dead. He lived with his brother Keshav and his sister-in-law. वो अपने भैया भाभी के साथ रहता था. While Keshav was quiet and kind, Leela was mean and selfish. His brother was caring in nature. वो caring nature का था. But his sister-in-law Leela was mean and selfish. She resented Sridhar staying with them. Resented means did not like, means she did not like Sridhar staying with them. उसे नहीं पसंद था कि श्रीधर उनके साथ रहता है. She would not give him enough to eat, made him work very hard and found many ways to trouble him. Because Leela did not like Sridhar, she always tried to behave badly with Sridhar. Keshav could never gather the courage to stop his wife from treating his brother so badly. Keshav did not like Leela's behavior, but he had not the courage to say all this to Leela. केशव को लीला का बिहेवियर बिल्कुल भी पसंद नहीं था, बट उसके पास करेज नहीं था, हिम्मत नहीं थी कि वो उसे यह सब कह सके. राइट? वन डे लीला टोल्ड श्रीधर टू गेट firewood. Firewood means wood that is used as fuel for a fire. Means fire जलाने के लिए जिस wood को हम use करते हैं, that is called firewood. Obediently he went to the nearby forest with his axe and chopped some wood. Obediently means dutifully. He went to the nearby forest. वो forest में गया with his axe. Axe means tool that is used for chopping wood. Wood cut करने के लिए जिस tool को हम use करते हैं that is called axe. Then he bundled the sticks and returned just as it was getting dark. Means after collecting the sticks he returned. वो वापस आ गया because it was getting dark. क्योंकि तब अंधेरा हो रहा था, right? On seeing him, Leela shouted, "Look how late you are! What took you so long? Is this any time to come home? When will I light the kitchen fire and when will I cook?" As he returned, Leela shouted at him. She said, "You are so late. When will I cook the food?" Then looking carefully she asked, "Where is the axe? If you have left it in the forest, you have to return right now and get it. I will not allow you to enter the house without it." And then she found Sridhar was not carrying his axe. तब उसने ध्यान से देखा कि श्रीधर के पास उसकी एक्स तो है ही नहीं. She punished him to go back to the forest and get back the axe. उसने उसको पनिशमेंट दी कि अभी के अभी वापस जाओ और एक्स वापस लेकर आओ. Also she said that he was not allowed to come back without axe. Poor Sridhar had to walk back into the forest in the dark. The shadows were dense and there was no moonlight to help him either. Sridhar had no choice, so he went back and there was no moonlight. It was very dark. वहाँ बहुत अंधेरा था. He searched everywhere but could not find the axe. Without realizing it, he wandered deeper and deeper into the forest as he searched. While searching, he had reached so deep into the forest. Suddenly, storm clouds gathered and rain started pouring down. Sridhar spotted a flicker of light in the distance and ran towards it. Suddenly क्या हुआ? बारिश होने लगी and Sridhar was able to see a flash of light. उसे कहीं से लाइट दिख रही थी and he went there. The light was coming from a fire which had been lit inside a small cave. Sridhar dashed in and to his surprise saw his axe lying in the cave next to some firewood. The light was coming from a cave. Cave means gufa. He got inside and got surprised to see that his axe was lying there. Then, as he looked carefully, some dwarfs emerged from the shadows. Dwarfs mean little men with magical powers. Sridhar saw some dwarfs came out from shadows. Without taking any notice of him, they gathered round the fire and holding hands began to dance. The dwarfs gathered around the fire and started dancing. As Sridhar stood and watched them in amazement, an old dwarf with a long white beard came up to him and said, "Come and join our dance." Sridhar was very surprised and he was watching them. Then an old dwarf asked him to join them. But Sridhar was wonderstruck and did not know what to do. He noticed the fire was starting to burn out, so he chopped the firewood into smaller pieces and fed the fire. Sridhar was so surprised, तो उसे पता नहीं चल रहा था कि वो क्या करे. उसने क्या नोटिस किया, जो फायर है वो बुझने वाली है, मीन्स वो डिम हो चुकी है. सो ही चॉप्ड सम फायरवुड. उसने कुछ फायरवुड कट की एंड फेड द फायर. उस फायर में डाल दिया एज अ फ्यूल यूज करने के लिए. द नाइट पास्ड विद द ड्वार्फ्स डांसिंग एंड श्रीधर फीडिंग द फायर विद फ्रेश वुड when it looked like dying out. In this way the whole night passed. जो dwarves थे वो डांस करते रहे और श्रीधर ने क्या किया, फायर को चलाए रखने के लिए पूरी रात वो उसमें फायरवुड डालता रहा. The dwarfs were very happy when dawn broke and their celebrations ended. One of them came up to Sridhar and said, "You helped us so much last night. We have a gift for you." As Sridhar helped the dwarfs to continue their celebrations by lighting the fire, so they were very happy with him, so they gifted him something. "Here is a fan. Whenever you desire something, just wave the fan gently and ask for it." And the gift was a magical fan. "When you have got enough, whisper, 'Enough, enough, enough' 3 times. And it will stop producing the objects." The dwarf explained him that the magical fan would fulfill all his desires. By waving and asking for something, he would get the same thing, and it will stop working when he would say enough, enough, enough 3 times. Okay, means ड्वॉर्फ्स ने श्रीधर को एक मैजिकल फ़ैन गिफ्ट किया, जिसे वेव करते हुए श्रीधर अगर कुछ भी मांगेगा तो वो चीज़ें उसके आसपास प्रोड्यूस होने लगेंगी, और उन्हें रोकने के लिए श्रीधर को क्या बोलना होगा? इनफ, इनफ, इनफ 3 टाइम्स. ओके. Saying this, he handed Sridhar what looked like an ordinary fan. Then the group of dwarfs swiftly melted into the forest. Means after giving that fan to Sridhar, the dwarfs disappeared from the forest. Sridhar could not believe his luck. Just to try out the fan, he waved it in the air and said, "Get me a hot meal." Sridhar was not believing on his luck, so for a trial he waved the fan and asked for delicious food. As soon as he said this, dishes started falling from the sky, each filled with all kinds of delicious food. And just then his wish was fulfilled. All kinds of delicious food started falling from the sky. Sridhar whispered hurriedly, "Enough, enough, enough," and the dishes stopped appearing. Sridhar sat down and ate a hearty meal, his first in many years. Whispered means softly spoke. When he got a lot of dishes, he said, "Enough, enough, enough," and then he enjoyed the meal. Then he lay down in the shade of a large tree and pondered what he should do next. He decided not to go back to his brother's house. Instead, he went to a beautiful town near the sea, and there he built a house, made money, and never wanted for anything, thanks to the magic fan. With the help of the magic fan, he built his own house in the town near the sea and started living there. When Keshav and Leela heard that Sridhar was now living in a town near the sea and was very prosperous, they became jealous. They quickly packed their bags and went to meet him. When Keshav and Leela came to know about Sridhar's richness, they became jealous, so they went to meet him. Sridhar, who had always been very fond of his brother, greeted them politely and asked them to spend as much time as they wanted in his house. Sridhar loved his brother very much, so he welcomed them very nicely. Keshav and Leela were wonderstruck seeing the riches Sridhar had acquired. Acquired means gained. Means Keshav and Leela were surprised to see the richness of Sridhar. Leela told her husband that night, "How is it that your silly brother has become so rich and we are still trying to make ends meet in the village? You must ask him his secret tomorrow." And then Leela asked to Keshav कि हाउ इज़ इट पॉसिबल, ये कैसे पॉसिबल है कि आपका ब्रदर इतना रिच कैसे हो गया, और जबकि हम विलेज में वहीं के वहीं हैं, आपको श्रीधर से उसका ये सीक्रेट जानना होगा. The next day, when Keshav questioned him, Sridhar told him, "Oh, I just got lucky. I was presented with a magic fan. When I wave it and ask for what I want, the fan produces it out of thin air. When I have enough." Keshav did not have the patience to hear any more. After Keshav questioned, Sridhar was telling him the story of the fan, but Keshav was so excited that he had not heard the complete story. मीन्स एक्साइटमेंट में आकर केशव ने श्रीधर की सिर्फ आधी स्टोरी सुनी कि ये फैन ऑब्जेक्ट्स प्रोड्यूस कैसे करता है. दैट्स नाइस, ही सेड, मे गॉड ब्लेस यू. देन ही रैन टू टेल लीला द स्टोरी, whose greedy eyes glittered when she heard it. She had to get her hands on that fan. After listening the half story, he ran to Leela and told her everything. Leela was so greedy, so she thought to get the fan. That night, when everyone was asleep, she made Keshav creep into the room where the fan was kept and steal it. Then the two of them ran out of the house, clutching the fan and bags filled with valuables stolen from Sridhar's house. At night, they stole Sridhar's fan and filled their bag with valuable things and ran out of the house. Means उस रात को केशव और लीला ने श्रीधर का फैन चुरा लिया. उसके घर की वैल्यूएबल थिंग्स चुराकर वो लोग घर से भाग गए. They ran till they reached the harbor. A big ship was just about to leave. Harbor means port. मीन्स वो तब तक भागते रहे जब तक वो पोर्ट तक नहीं पहुँचे. एंड देयर दे फाउंड अ बिग शिप. Leela said, "Why don't we leave this country once and for all? With this fan, we can make a good life for ourselves in any place." As usual, Keshav agreed and the two boarded the ship. Leela suggested her husband to leave this country for always, and he agreed with Leela. Seeing them, the captain asked, "Are you two new around here? Who are you?" Then the captain asked from them, "Who are you?" because he saw them first time in the ship. Quickly Leela answered, "My husband is a salt merchant. We are going to other countries to try and sell salt there. Our bags contain only salt." Then Leela replied that her husband is a salt merchant and they are going to different countries to sell salt and there is only salt in their bag. Next day at lunchtime, the cook of the ship came and complained to the captain, "My new helper boy left the sack of the salt at the harbor. We are without any salt in the kitchen. How will I serve food to the passengers?" Sack means bag. The cook of the ship complained the captain that there was no salt because his helper boy had left the bag of the salt at the harbor only. He complained that how would he serve food to the passengers without salt. Captain immediately remembered the salt merchant Keshav who was on the ship. कैप्टन को इमीडिएटली क्या याद आ गया कि उनकी शिप में एक सॉल्ट मर्चेंट है. "Don't worry," he told the cook. "I'll get some salt for you." Then he went to Keshav and said, "If you don't mind, can we buy one sack of salt from you for the ship's kitchen?" Then the captain went to Keshav and asked for one sack of salt. Keshav had to say yes. He and Leela went to a corner of the ship and waved the fan. "Give us salt," they said. Now Keshav had no choice इसलिए उसको कैप्टन को यस बोलना पड़ा. Then he and Leela went to a corner of the ship and waved the fan and asked for salt. Immediately, sacks full of salt started falling from the sky. But the couple did not know how to stop the magic fan. Now their wish was fulfilled, but they did not know how to stop, because Keshav had listened the half story only. He did not know the words to stop the magic. Stop! They yelled. Still the sacks kept falling. Cease! Halt! Discontinue! They shouted. But they never got the right words. Enough, enough, enough. They used so many words to stop the magic, but they did not get the right words that were enough, enough, enough. Many sacks of salt fell from the sky. The ship overturned and sank. The salt spilled into the sea. It rained salt sacks for many, many days, till the dwarfs heard about it and made the fan stop with their magic. Many bags of salt had fallen from the sky, the ship dropped, and the salt spilled into the sea. For many days it happened. When the dwarfs came to know about it, they stopped all that with their magic. But by then the sea was full of salt, which dissolved in the water, and the sea remained salty forever after. It was too late. Till then, so much salt was dissolved in the water. That's why the sea water became salty. Okay? So, students, in this way, the sea water became salty. Was the story. I hope you all have enjoyed as well as understood the story very well. Now try to do the given exercises in your book. We will discuss about these exercises in our Zoom class. Okay? Bye bye.